Mm, oh snap! You know what? Yo, what's good? What's good? Make sure I got all this things situated. Uh, how does it look? The tube is on fire. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, this is my first time doing this. Ain't gonna be my last. Definitely my first. Yo, what's good? Thank you for the birthday wishes. What up? What up? What is the thing to share screen? I didn't even know you could share screen. So, oh, creepy cat in the building. Rich. Hold on. Let me see. All right, let's go. Testing, testing. All right. I answered the wrong account. What's good, y'all? I'm glad to see all of y'all. I might do this at least once a week. You know what I mean? Once a month, once a week. See, let's see. Now that's I'm a YouTuber. Go ahead, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Yo, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And what? Feel free to drop a comment below. Nah, I think I started on time. Right. Welcome to my very first YouTube session, which I'm excited about. Fix this. I'm pumped to have everyone here. This is, ooh, yeah. So, for those who don't know me yet, I'm Brian Savory, aka Hassel. You know what I mean? I've been trading since 2020. Um, I'm just a normal guy. You know what I mean? From Brooklyn, New York. And normally I like to party, have fun. Y'all know how we do. All right. So today we're going to dive into some pretty much the EMC strategy. Y'all know how that is. Answer questions, and most importantly, you know, make sure you walk away with some real value. Not none of this bougie, like commercial stuff, like real value, like real strategy, profitable strategy. So right. So before we kick things off, make sure you hit that like button again, subscribe to the channel. Feel free to drop any comment below because trust me, this session is going to be packed with gems, knowledge, everything. Ready? So let's go. So just a quick review or just a quick overview of momentum market dynamics. We started in August 26th, right? We just started, not even 30 days, but we already changing lives. What we're about and how we're changing the game for traders. We're going to talk about the EMC strategy, that's been turning traders into winners. And I'll break that down exactly how that works. Live Q&A, so your chance to ask me anything about trading, the community, and even personal development, whatever you need to get to that next level. That's what we're here for. A sneak peek of what's coming up next. Most of it, yeah, we'll discuss that. So just stay engaged with me through the whole entire chat. Remember, the more you participate, the more value you get out of the session. So let's make this interactive. All right. Like ask questions. We have members already in here, right? So if I don't get to the chat, it's all good. There's members already in the chat that's with the community that will be able to answer your questions. So, for anyone new to the channel, the community Momentum Market Dynamics is all about providing high quality resources, mentorship, and trading strategies to help traders, whether you're just starting, you know what I mean, or you're already seasoned, advanced, to achieve consistent profitability. All right. So, we focus on results. All right. So, I got that little motto from just past experience on people uh, actually giving up on other communities. So my motto is results, not excuses. All right, results, not excuses, and I stand by that 110%. And that's why we're moving up in the ranks. So even in the school, if you go to the school community, we're number 16 out of thousands. And then, you know what? I thought it was only like 6,000 communities. I was wrong. It was like over 10,000 communities. It's just way in the back, right? So out of 10,000 plus communities, we are number 16, the top 16 overall, which is amazing, right? And obviously with over 100, we have what 170 active members, and it's continuing to grow. So that growth is happening because we put in the work and stay committed to building something great together, right? So as long as everyone's staying together, everyone's helping each other out, there's no reason for someone to fail unless they're doing something crazy. So if you're serious about winning in the forex market, this is definitely the community for you. All right. So by the way, if you're not part of the community yet, you know what I mean, don't, you know, don't rush, take your time, go through the resources, go through, you could weigh out your options, but there's no better time to join than now. Just check the link in the description, which we'll post. Um, I know someone will post it in the chat because this is like this is new to me. I ain't have that ready yet. Right. So check the link in the description. Become part of something new that's already transforming lives. Like we already been transforming lives. We just taking things in a different direction to make things more focused, more geared to the traders. Right. So we all going to learn and grow together. So there has been some members, they may have asked me, like, where can I find EMC? I don't see the concept online. Like I Google it, I can't find it nowhere. You're not gonna find it. You're not gonna find the strategy online. Why? Because I created it and I have it exclusively for our members. I don't want everybody to know our way we make money. You know what I'm saying? I keep that internal within us. So and that's why any new traders, any beginners, you're not gonna, I don't know, maybe now because we're starting to get out there, but if you Google it, you're not gonna find my strategy anywhere. All right. So EMC for short, but what it stands for is easy money concept. The strategy has been a total game changer for us, definitely for me, with a win rate, let's say 80% win rate, especially if you follow the rules. Is designed to simplify trading, the trading process, so you can focus on results without getting caught up in overcomplicating things, i.e., a million things on your chart. I keep it simple. Always keep it simple. So we're gonna go through the basics. Let me go ahead and share. Oh yeah, let me look at the chat, man, because I just been going. I've been rambling. I ain't even get a chance to look at your chat. Let me see what y'all talking about up in here. Honcho and Honcho again. Oh, thanks. You know, sometimes I'm looking sharp. You know, I look sharp all the time, but it's my birthday, so I gotta make it a little bit different. Result, yeah, yeah. First and only tattoo. Hey, that's the only one you need. That's all you need. Hey, Juan was good. Was popping. Money Mayo up in the building. Money Mayo in the building was popping. Jam, jam, Rich, Jimmy. Hey, appreciate it. Yeah, my first birthday when I'm a mustache. It's growing back though. It's growing back. I'm gonna tell my barber, man, yo, don't touch the stash no more. Like, just haircuts only. Right? Don't touch the stash no more. All right, let me go ahead and what up? What up? Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's go ahead and chop up these charts. Just go ahead and work on we have some setting up right here, but for the newcomers, we're gonna break down the strategy. All right, all right. So boom. So for all the newcomers, let's go ahead and break this down a little bit. I want you to understand that price action is the same on every pair, right? So if I had this blocked out, if I had this, if I had this, what you call it? If this was gone or like to hardest, you would not know what pair you're looking at if I just showed you this chart, blank chart, no name. This was blocked out. The GBP CAD was invisible. None of this stuff was visible, you would not know what chart this is. So you just got to remember that all pairs are the same. The only difference between each pair is the lot size, obviously. But when you trading, you're not focused on the lot size. You focus on the percent, i.e., the risk. So if you risk 1% on gold, if you risk 1% on GCAD, if you want risk 1% on crypto, it's still going to be the same 1% no matter what. All right. So don't try to jump in. Don't say, "Oh, I'm going to master GCAD." You can't master GCAD. You can't master gold. You can't master none of that stuff. All right. You just take advantage of whatever opportunities you have available. So we got to run through this, right? And then we got to have time for questions and everything right after that. So when you're looking at a setup for the EMC strategy, you're looking for an impulse and a retracement, right? This is how you will mark up the fib. Now, some are going to say, "Hey, why did you put the fib here and not here?" Right? So when you put a fib here, you are measuring the retracement, right? And because an uptrend is like this, right? The first fib from here to here, you're measuring this move. Same thing here. From here to here, we're measuring this move. That's what the numbers on the fib is for what the retracement is doing. Now, so you ask yourself, why do we put the fib here then? Because now we're measuring this move right here, right? Let me hurry up and get rid of this picture because it does look kind of funny on my screen. I hope there's no little kids in here. But we measuring this move. It's a little bit better. I'm not drawing no more on here. All right, so no more drawings for me. But this is the move we measuring. So that's why we put the fib there. All right, let me go ahead and get rid of that. Now, for those who do not understand what a fib is, right? It's levels. The easy way to describe it is just levels of structure. And if you look at each time the fib, there's a level on the fib, you see that price is reacting to just about every level on the fib. So let's take from here, right? came, this red means that price came back down, this, which is this fib level. It came up here, right? Retest this area, which is another fib level. Now, here's another little quick breakdown. I had to zoom in, right? You see how this, because we already went over that. You see how this green candle broke the 61? Now, this wick is a retest of the 61 and went up. All right. So each level on the fib is a level of structure. That is like the easiest cheap method to identify structure is using the fib. That's why the fib is very important, especially if you're using EMC. So now we see here the 61 is what we're waiting for normally for a price to break, retest, and move up. All right. It's very simple strategy. Uh, you don't see me like go into any other time frames. Stay on the 4 hour for entries. All right. So now if you see this move and it's a wick, but price don't close below, just adjust this like that. Right. Now we have to break here. To TP. All right. So this is how the strategy. Oh, I forgot to put this here. This is how the strategy works. Simple as that. Like, do not overcomplicate this. It is really this simple. Some people say, "Oh, it can't be that easy." Trust me, it really is this easy. All right. So, what else? That's like a quick rundown. More videos. You go to the Discord. There's everything laid out. How to set up the trader view chart. Um, how to set your fib settings. Everything is all there. So, and there's a back testing video on there, so you could get, like I said, more value, more free value. Just go ahead and hit the Discord. So if this sounds like something that you want to try, just let me know in the chat. You know, go ahead and drop them flames in there, right? I mean, you should move forward with whatever strategy you've been trading for the last 4 years, and it has not been working 4 or 5 years. Right? Drop them flames. I'm gonna go ahead and post. I'll post a link in there. Right? If you have any questions you know, I'm going ahead and put the links in. Like, don't hesitate to ask. We're gonna keep this interactive. I'm here to help. I'm here to help you succeed. So is everyone in the team. All right. So it's time for you all to take the floor. Drop your questions in the chat, whether it's about Forex, the community, or even like personal questions. I'm an open book. I'm very transparent. Don't hold back. The more questions, the better, because I'm about to be leaving out soon to go to my dinner that my wife is taking me out for my birthday. So ask away. Um, let's see what we got. Check out these questions. Pay attention, kids. uh-uh. Don't go back to that. Let me see what questions should I have for me. If my card decline and I pay a few days later, will I still be locked in at the same rate? Yes, but not for long. So make sure you get that thing fixed. What is the most challenging part of trading for you? So my most challenging part back in the days, which I know some traders may still be struggling with this, is patience. Right? That's one thing that I can't give to you black and white or write down, or no one can actually give to you. You just have to, that's something you have to control on your own. It's patience, is waiting for a setup to give you the opportunity to get an entry, take you to the motherland, to the TP or stop loss. You know what I'm saying? I can't just give you like all good things happen. Like, no, sometimes you gotta take a loss. That's why I didn't say my strategy is 100% win rate. I don't think anyone strategy is 100% win rate, right? 80%, that means you take 10 trades, there's a good chance 80 or 8 trades you will win, 2 trades you will lose. Okay. It's not 100%, but it's definitely better, better than most. Hold on. Actually, I don't think I need this. I don't even need the headphones because there's no speaker playing. uh, can you show us the swing? Go to who's that? Let me go ahead and post it. Unless someone I do it for y'all. Let me go to I got you. I got you. Boom. So FA, I mean intraday. So the intraday, please, I promise you, do not jump to intraday if you have not even been profitable with the swing because it's the same, but it's not the same, right? So the intraday is more advanced, and that is definitely in the premium course. Can you explain the fib placement further? Maybe a short video or short vid, a short versus long, any difference? So the placement is exactly the same, and let's go ahead and go over that. Let me go back to it. So when you're looking for a long, and this is gonna be very simple because it's the same, vice versa. So let me go ahead and get rid of this. So the fib placement on the long is just like this from here to here, right? If you're looking for long, this is your fib placement. Now, if you're looking for shorts, let me not throw you off. Let me go ahead and delete this. Go here. Uh, so boom. So if you're looking for shorts, it's exactly the same thing, same way. Fib is here to here. All right. So I hope I was able to answer your question. It's exactly the same way, just in the inverse. So let me go ahead and change this back before I forget, and I'll be trading in the wrong direction. How many trades do you take per day? Um, it all depends. Intraday trades, I normally look for between 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern time. If I'm able to catch one, two, three, I'm gonna catch them all like Pokemon. But if I'm not, I just take one and either divide my risk between another one if I want to take multiple, or out of the if I see like 5 or 6, I'm only gonna pick one and trade that one. Intradays happen just about I say I'm not gonna say every day you see intraday, but I say a good amount, maybe 3 to 4 days a week. You gonna see at least one intraday all the time, right? So it all depends. So swing trades, sometimes you see one a week, sometimes you see two, sometimes you see three. So as long as you see the opportunity, just take it for swing trades. What would you say? What would you say this strategy is for beginners? So I would say the strategy is for both beginners and advanced. I would say all three: beginners, intermediate, advanced, because um, it's not the difficulty of the strategy anyone can understand because it's not that difficult. The bad thing about the strategy is if you have bad habits, you're gonna continue to use bad habits um, no matter what you learn. So you have to either recalibrate your brain or recalibrate the way you think about how the market is going, and then start with a clean slate and be like, all right, I'm just gonna take my time and learn this, back test it, and just see the results. Do not mix and match strategies, right? I don't care if it's not just mine or just somebody else's. Don't mix and match strategies because you're not going to get the proper results that you want. Entry days in school, yes, it is. Did he mess up on the fade too? Sorry. Nah, I did like I forgot what it's called, like a blend. I don't like it. What do you do when you're in a winning trade? I move to break even and let it go. If it come back down and hit my break even, it is what it is. Uh, that's too much sauce. Hey, everything that I'm telling y'all is in the Discord, right? Everything that we going over is in the Discord for free. So you could be a profitable swing trader. Just go in the Discord, go over the content. It's like I said, it's completely free. You'll be good to go. Are you running with prop firms, personal funds? I never ever use my personal funds, and I'm going to explain why. And that's a very, very good question. All right, so let's go back to the screen. I like using the screen. That window. All right, so this is one of the things that I went over with um, one of the members on the 101. All right, so let's start with let's say 50 dollars. No, that's too low. You shouldn't even be trading. If you have $50 in a live account, please don't waste your time. Let's say 250. Right? Say you have 200. Look, don't be making fun of my writing skills right now. You say you have $250. Now, if you have $250 minus like some brokers will give you like an extra $50 for depositing whatever money into your account. So let's not minus the discounts or minus the promotional bonus. If you put 250 in a live account, you only get $250 to trade with, right? Do we all agree? One for yes, two for no. One for yes, two for no. Do we all agree that shut down? Everyone of a prop firm. Let me get rid of this. Now, you put 250 to pass a challenge because, mind you, you're just not gonna pay 250 and just get a prop firm like that. No, you there are two phases that you have to pass. Some have one step, some have two, some have three. The best one, in my opinion, I recommend always the two because you get a better profit split for doing a two. All right. Now you spend $250 on a challenge. The challenge that you are paying for is a 50K challenge, right? I think this is an average price for a 50K challenge, around 250, between 250 and 300, right? You getting a 50K, you purchasing a 50K challenge. Now, I want you to understand this. When you pay 250, you're not paying for 50K. All right. So let's go ahead and get that out your mind right now. When you pay for a challenge, you're not trading 50K. What you're really trading is the overall drawdown, which some standard are 10%. So 10% of 50K is what? 5,000, right? So when you spend 250 on a challenge, you're not trading 50K. This is what you're paying for. Now, here's the benefit. You pay 250, you get 5,000 to trade on a profit, right? And like I said, in a live, you pay 250, You only getting 250 to trade. So why would anyone want to do a one for one, right? That's like going to the bank with a check for 250 and the bank teller give you back $5,000, right? So is and it's a better cushion, right? It gives you more capital to trade with instead of trying to trade with $250. And what you're gonna do is if you have $250, most of the time you're not going to be able to use proper risk management because $250, 10% is only what, $2.50. So that means each trade you can't risk no more than $2.50, right? You gonna be on that account for a long time if you're doing 1%. And you could do 1% of this, right? $100 per trade. That's reasonable. You risk 500 to make 1,500. Or you could go ahead and do $250. You risk $2.50 to make $7.50. So do the math, right? Now, some will say, "Oh, well, at least if I use my own capital, I get my money right away." You could say that. You could say that. But at the same time, if you trade in the same way to make that money here, and you use the same steps to make the money here, you're gonna get back more than what you're getting back here. Okay. Someone will also say that, oh, what if I blow my challenge? Okay, that's okay because guess what? If you blow your challenge, you had $5,000. You blew $5,000 of prop firm money, but you only paid 250 for it. Now, in real life, you blow 250, you blown 250. That's it. Right? You just blowing the 250. So you're not gonna, there's no real benefit to say, um, I just rather do 250. Maybe it's the psychology. No, it's not. I promise you, if you go to lose this, you're gonna lose this. If you're gonna lose this, you're gonna definitely lose this. I promise you on that because it is not the way you would. It's not like you go to trade different. Now, if you're over leveraging on a $250 account, you got to over leverage on a prop firm, and you're gonna blow your account. So that's why it's probably best to make sure that you use a proper risk management all the time. Let me go ahead, get that out the way. Let me go back to the questions. All right. Uh, Richie is he said he's not good with math. Yeah, he said what he said 5K, 50K, 500. No, Richie. 10% is 5,000. 1%, yes, is 500. I get that. I heard there's a three-headed snake in MMD. It might be. It might be. So, what do you think about using equity-based challenges with the EMC? So, the way that rules work, just pick the one that's comfortable with you. Pick the one that is good with you. I'm I'm more focused on the profit split, uh, equity base, and I think I forgot the other one. I can't really give you any more details on that because normally it doesn't really bother me like the difference between equity base and the other one that they have for the challenges. I was using Roman numerals to do the math. Yeah, fumbling tonight. Exactly. If you blew the 5K, you definitely will blow into free. Oh yeah. Cause and then don't think because you have more money, you want to do more, right? Just another thing, if you become funded with a 50K, lower your risk. I promise you, it may not make sense right now while I'm telling you this, but lower your risk. So say if you trade in the challenge and you do no more than 1%, right? Lower your risk when you're doing it, when you actually get funded, because it doesn't matter at that time how much money you make because it's all your profit. You're not trying to beat a challenge, you're not trying to hit a target. Like, take your time, risk half a percent, right? That, then I would say start flexing up your risk a little more, but start off with half once you're funded. We'll call that live. So how did I develop the EMC? I have a mentor, one of my mentors, Nick. He showed me how to swing trade, right? He uses a lot more tools for his style of trading. So what I did was I started figuring out, hey, I don't need this, I don't need that. And the more that I don't add on to stuff is a lot easier for people to understand. So that's why we came up with the name of Easy Money Concept. Blank charts. The blank chart thing I got from Naked Forex. The Naked Forex or Naked Forex. That is the only book I read when it came to trading related. I didn't read any other books when it came to trading anything. And the only reason why I read that book, someone had introduced it to me because when I first started, I always was trying to look for indicators to tell me when to buy and sell, right? So just to give you a brief synopsis of what the naked forex is, it pretty much tells you if you focus on or if you know how price action moves, you know that price action actually builds indicators, right? The movement of price action is what is calculated for each indicator for it to calculate. So if you already beaten the horse at the race, and you practicing or you know how to look at price action, then you already a few steps ahead of an indicator because the indicator is a calculation of what price action is doing. Right. So that is a brief. You could go ahead and get the book, download it. I think we have it in the resources in Discord. We have like every book that you just about every book um when it comes to trading on in the Discord. All right, let me see if I missed anything else. Um, oh, there is one thing, right? So, well, that's pretty much it about the charts, EMC, and everything. So, what's next for Momentum Market, right? What's next for us? What's next for the members? What do you expect to see move forward? One, I would like to say, uh, we'll be hosting more live events, more breakout sessions, right? I just figure out how to do these breakout sessions in the Zoom. So we're gonna do more because it just seems like people are more interactive in smaller groups and then brought over to the bigger group. So we're gonna do more smaller breakout sessions. I ask more questions. That get together, introduce yourself, and then we come back to the main room. Uh, if you have a chance, for the one-on-one mentorship, go ahead and get leveled up. I'm booked until like the middle of November. That's how many one-on-ones I'm doing, right? And um it's because of the people or the members. I see the benefit of the one-on-one mentorship. So don't think that like you're gonna be wasting my time. Like my time is valuable, but at the same time, my little bit of time that I give, to each member to break down things that they maybe forget during, while they're in the community. Sit down, get your questions together. We focus, sit down, go over everything. And it's the one-on-one private session is pretty much tailored to you. Why? Because you're asking me direct questions that you need answers to. All right. And uh to celebrate how far we come, we are definitely running. How many days we got? Probably 5 more days. We're definitely running a special giveaway soon. So, with a chance to win 250, all you have to do is be part of the community, school community, of course. So, you want to stay tuned for that. Uh, we're giving that away. I think we're gonna do the drawing either the last day of September or October 1st. We're gonna do the drawing and move forward. But don't take my word for that. I'm gonna ask Steph because she's running that. But here's the deal: the value only grows when you participate, right? So I want to challenge you to not just consume content, but also to engage, ask questions, share your experiences, and contribute to this amazing group of traders, right? That's where your value is. All right. So if you haven't done so, like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on your notifications so you never miss out on a live session, future live sessions, tips, strategies. Don't forget to leave a comment below and leave a comment below on what topics you'd like me to cover in the next live session. Your input is definitely what makes this community stronger, right? I'm not just doing stuff because I like to do it. Me and the team, we are reacting to the actions of the traders that's in the community, right? So if something you need help with, don't be afraid to ask. We got you. So your input is what makes this community stronger. And if you're ready to take your trades to the next level, by all means, like I said, now is the time to join us inside Momentum Market Dynamics. We're here. The link to join is in the description. And I can't wait to see you guys aside. So, any final thoughts to things up? I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who tuned in today. Whether you're new to trading or you've been in the game for a while, remember our motto: results, not excuses. This is the mindset that we will set that we set apart from the rest, right? It's just plain and simple. I'm transparent. I like to see results. I take trades. If I lose, I show it. Don't matter to me because I know that we're gonna win way more than what we lose. All right. So again, thank you for being part of this journey with me. I'll see you in the next live session inside the community or right here in the comments. We definitely gonna go through some of the comments. Maybe touch on some things that I have missed. All right. So let's keep pushing forward and let's keep winning together. All right. I'm out.